What is up, everybody? It had to be done with another boss guide. Today we're having a look at Demon Souls. We'll be fighting the Tower Knight, and we will be doing it in the way where you get the extra trophy, where you don't kill any of the archers. For the recording of this video, I was playing on New Game Plus, but if it is your first time around, the hints and the tips still apply. The main thing you want to do here is to keep moving, so you're constantly dodging the bolts as they're coming your way. And you want to let the Tower Knight tell you when it's time to engage. Don't try to lead the fight, try to follow instead, and you'll have a much bigger success rate. As you can see, whenever I find an opening, I'm focusing on the ankles. The best way to damage the knight is by hitting its head, but you won't be able to reach all the way up there. So what you want to do is damage its legs enough so it falls backwards, and that will give you a window of opportunity where you can do quite a bit of damage. You'll see it in a minute. Now let's have a look at the moveset of the boss. The first move we'll look at is the thrust, which you can see by when the knight rests his shield and raises its sword. What you want to do is move sideways and stay out of the way. That doesn't leave much of an opening, so that's a move to ignore. Here it goes again. What we want to cause is either the stomp or the shield bash. You normally get that thrust when you're at mid-range. Most of this fight you want to spend quite close by, so you shouldn't worry too much about that move in particular. Next up you have the backstep, which is just an indication that you stayed too long. It doesn't do all that much damage. But if you just give it 3 or 4 slashes and make your way out, you shouldn't have to worry about that at all. Here you can see me running to a corner so I can heal and come back. One thing for Demon Souls, if you've played Bloodborne or Sekiro before you've playing this, it is a slower game, so use that to your advantage. Take your time and wait for your openings, such as the shield bash. The moment you see the shield going up, you want to run away any direction, wait for the slam and come back, get a few hits on the ankle. Here it's really close to falling down, so I might even do a little bit more than I should, just with the hopes that it will fall backwards. Keeping my distance, waiting for the Tower Knights to tell me when it's time to come back. I do get a few hits that I didn't have to, so let's take a little break, heal and come back. Remember that this is a run where I'm getting the one shall fall trophy, which you get by not killing any of the other enemies, just the Tower Knight. We're waiting for our opportunity, shield bash, I go in, get a few hits in, and then you can notice it's walking backwards. That's your indication that it's going to fall. Go to its head and trade your stamina for its health. If you just have a look at the bar there, you see it's going a lot faster than it did by hitting the ankles. So remember, that's the only moment that you're really looking at damaging the knight itself. The rest is just preparation to get to it. You notice that I'm not with the camera lock on. I find that running is quite handy in this fight, and often when the bosses are so large, I don't actually like locking on them. That's personal preference. You're able to do it both ways. Here I got my health a little bit lower than I normally like to have it, so a quick solid break to bring my health up, and back we go. Wait for a bash, go in, but here I was too far, couldn't get any hits. But we can have a look at the stomp. Very slow move, not a big area of effect, so definitely use this opportunity to punish the knight. Go away, it does it again, I get a few more hits, don't get greedy. Wait for it to take steps back, and there you go. Once more for the head. Try to be clever with your stamina here. You see, I could have given it a few more hits, but we're okay. We just needed to fall one more time, and victory is ours. Quick recap of the behaviors you want to have in this fight. You want to keep a mid to short distance to wait for a bash or a stomp. Once you get these, go in for 3 to 4 hits on the ankles and go back to your orbiting distance. Wait for the opening. Here we have a bash. Go in, a few more hits, and away we go. Bash, go in, hit, wait for it to fall, and do your damage. this is probably your first challenging fight on this game, so don't expect to win it on your first try, and that is okay. It's part of the game. You are going to die a lot playing Demon Souls, so better get used to it. And there you go, your victory screen. Demon vanquished. So you have a new teleport point, you have a new soul. Save these because later in the game you'll be able to use them to make yourself a lot more powerful. And if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and leave a like. And if you got anything to say, just leave a comment. I'll be reading those daily. See you next time.